Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam dan bahagia. Hello everyone. I am Puspitasari Putri Pambayun from Sarjanawiyata Tamansiswa University. In this presentation, I will share you about my classroom action research. The title is Enhancing Scientific Argumentation Skills Through Problem-Based Learning in Science Education at SMP Negeri 8 Yogyakarta. The first one about my research background. Students actively engage in classroom discussion. However, their scientific arguments lack structure and depth. Scientific argumentation is the ability to build claims supported by data and then reasoning and rebuttals. It plays a crucial role in science learning and reasoning-based assessment like ASPD in Yogyakarta. Therefore, a learning model is needed to support the development of these skills. And I have the one model, I choose the one model, the namely is problem-based learning. Problem-based learning engages students in solving real problems and in gathering evidence and can constructing structured arguments. And then the second one about the method. The first one about the design. My design is classroom action research by chemist and MC Tegart model. And in the participants, I use 32 8th grade students at SMP Negeri 8 Yogyakarta. My material is light and optical instruments, mirrors and lens. And then the instruments, I use two instruments. The first one about essay-based assessment using Tolman argumentation pattern. And then the second, observation sheets to explore students' thinking process. And then for the analysis, I use quantitative and then qualitative. Quantitative, I use the main score, increase, and component analysis. And in the qualitative, I use observation of reasoning development. And then the next about the result and discussion. Result and discussion. The first one, description of the enhancement of students' scientific argumentation skills through problem-based learning in science education. Problem-based learning improves students' scientific argumentation skills with the average score rising from 77% to 89%. The grade gains within the rebuttal component, which increased by 16%. By the cycle 2 in the data, 43% of the students reach level 4 and 26% reach level 5. You can see in the my data. And then the second one, description of the enhancement of student scientific argumentation skills through problem-based learning in science education. Student thinking progress to 3 stages: linear, casual, and reflective. In cycle 1, meeting 1, most responses were brief and instructed. By the second meeting, students began to include relevant data and reasoning based on like-related concepts. In cycle 2, their argument become more complete in incorporating real life and an example and logical rebuttals. This development indicates the PBL support the gradual improvement or the enhance of the student's scientific research, scientific reasoning, active across in the learning cycles. So, the last one about my conclusion of my research action. Problem-based learning effectively enhance the scientific argumentation of grade 8 at SMP Negeri 8 Yogyakarta. The average score increased from 77% to 89%, with more students reaching level 4 until level 5, showing their ability to complete the argument. PBL also support the shift from linear to structure, and reflective scientific reasoning. This study confirmed PBL's the potential for the broader application in science education and increases further research on its use across different science topic and reasoning passion. And then the last one, this study confirmed PBL's potential from broad application in science education and encourage further research on its use across different science topics and reasoning patterns. So that's all for me, and thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam dan bahagia.